Back guys to another tutorial today. Well, if you haven't guessed it already off the title, it's about water. I know most of the people that already know about this and all the stuff that water can do, but I thought I'd just explain it for people that don't know about it and stuff. Basically, water is pretty much your redstone of Minecraft at the moment because you can't really do that much with it. It's the only thing you can really work with, and if you've seen my wheat farm, you'll understand. As you can tell, the basic thing for water is water, it flows. You can have source blocks, which are just solid, non-moving flowing of water. And water can flow 8 blocks, and that includes its source. So this would be the source block here, so let's just take it away. And watch as it disappears. So here we go, so you got all these here, all labelled, 1 to 8, and there's an extra one there. This is to prove that it's 8 blocks, so 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is including the source, if you read it, the sign there. So place the source block. And as you'll see, where the 8th block is, it has stopped, because that's maxed out. But if you wanted to carry it on, you'd dig it down 1 block and it'd carry on 8 more. So yeah, basically, and it can pretty much just flow in any direction from the source, so it would go 8 blocks this way as well. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go, again, 8. And if I got rid of this one, there wouldn't be anything there, but this pool of water here would flow into it. Basically, these are also, water kind of wants to flow down, so if I place a water block here, it'll flow straight into that hole, like this. But if I also dig a hole here, the water doesn't update. The problem is though, let's just place that back. If I put one here and get rid of this though, it kind of finds its way to the hole. Because even the way it goes round, it finds its way there. Water can cause block updates as well, which is pretty cool. So if you just fill these in for a second. So basically, if you've got your water here, and you wanted it flowing into there, but all of a sudden, right, hang on, let's do it because the sign's in the way. Let's think about this. So, if you wanted your water to flow into here, and it was already, so it was like this, and then you wanted your water to flow in here, without it flowing anywhere else, and you also wanted it to flow in there, to update the water, you'd place a block next to it, and as you can see, the water is now updated and it's moved into the next block next to it. Placing blocks next to a source block of water can cause updates in the water stream. So say I place 5 here, that's gone. But get rid of it again, and it's back. Same concept goes here though. So if I get rid of the source block, the water disappears. It's dead simple design, and it works every time. Placing blocks, it can also remove and block and update water. That's already what I've said. Here, these 2 pools of water are the 2 ways that at the moment which you can make infinite water streams. These are the minimum ways you can do it, and each one requires a minimum of 2 water buckets. Let's just remove these a sec, and we can't do it because we're trying to take it time. There you go, we managed to get 1 out, and then it's 2. This one's the same, you just do it like that and you get rid of it. So for this one, you place 1 there and 1 in the opposite corner, and you create 4 solid blocks of water, and you can take water from any of them and it'll respring it, like so. This one is slightly different. You place 1 at either end, but you can only take from the middle. So if I take like that, it's fine, but if I take from the end, it doesn't become solid anymore, so you'd have to refill that. These are the 2 ways you can make block water combinations. This is a water elevator showing that water can be suspended by blocks or signs. Water can't flow past a door, a ladder, a trapdoor, fences, anything like this. Any solid thing that it won't travel past. It won't also travel past cactus, reed, etc. But it will kind of push and remove your dirt, if you know. And if you've seen my tutorial for a wheat farm, you'll know that it breaks crops as well. This is an example which I've come up with here about water causing updates in signs. So this is the example because it can cause an update in a thing here. So if this was a mob farm here, you would have the block here. Let me just fill this in. I've got one on the inventory. Just place one like that. So the mobs would basically, if this was like a trap area here, so the mobs would be forced to swim up this narrow chute. It's completely water, so there's always a chance that they'd drown. But if you wanted to turn the kill switch on and you wanted to just collect the mobs stuff from the mobs, basically you'd just go up to this and you'd place your water block in. This was my own design, so you place the water there. You heard that sign showing that the the trapdoor closed, meaning that any animal that's actually in there will drown and die because it can't swim up to the top to not get out the water. Because the trapdoor, they can't open it and they will drown and die. And if you wanted to make it into a mob farm, you'd basically have your mobs travel into that, and they'd want to swim up and get out into safety, but they couldn't. And it would kill them, and you'd have a little area where it would be like a little narrow stream like this where mobs couldn't swim. So you'd have it covered up at the top, so it'd be just one deep, and then you'd be able to get your stuff back. Just the reset for this is slightly off though, because it doesn't actually update it again, whereby it opens the trapdoor. You have to manually reopen it again, which is slightly frustrating, but it doesn't really matter. Water is needed to grow reeds. So as you can see here, there's no reeds there, so we'll place it like this. You try and place reeds. If I clicked reeds correctly there. So you can't place it. And there's no water underneath or anything. I'm not tricking you like this. Look, so there's no water there. So basically fill that back in. If I put water here, reeds can now grow in these 4 places. It's very useful for growing stuff, and it also helps to hydrate soil. So if I place some soil, not there, but there, you can hydrate soil like this, and it'll change a different colour once the water has become near the soil. So the soil will change colour in a second, or it could be up to a minute. It varies on time, but if it hold most of the area around it, it'd change colour and it'd become back to that. So that's the colour it is now. Watch it change in a second as we leave. Cactus doesn't require water, but stops it from flowing. So here's a cactus farm for an example. If we place water here, the water doesn't get past the cactus. As you can see there, it kind of flows the maximum 8 blocks away. So if you count this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8's there as well. But all these are being stopped, so this is the end of the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I filled this in here, the cactus would disappear and the water stream would be updated. As you saw there, the water stream was updated by a block. Dead simple to do, and just place the cactus back if you wanted to. The combinations for water and lava can create different block types. Lava is also kind of odd in this game. It can be similar properties to water, except it flows much slower. You can't make infinite water streams with it. It doesn't cause a block update, which you can do, but you can need water with it as well. I wouldn't. You can temporarily hold it up with signs and stuff, but I wouldn't do this unless you're making a serious mob trap, which could really just it's like instant kill. But rarely do you have on a map a lava. But basically, if you have your lava suspended, let's just try and create ourselves a mini area where lava will flow, and let's just have it like this. But put the lava here, and it flows into there. Yes? Okay. So the lava, let's just make this a bit bigger so you can see it as an example. So like this. And it'll flow, okay? So if we poured water on top of this lava now, we'd create a block. Now, watch it now as it changes it all to cobblestone. And as the water update, because we got rid of the source, but the water disappears again. Now, flowing water and flowing lava onto each other creates cobblestone, which I'm sure most people already know, but if you didn't, it does. But different things, this is a solid lava block here, and if we pour water onto this, it creates a different block. Obsidian, this one is. This obsidian is basically, it's found in the nether reactor core, and it's also, as you can see, it's much different, and it can only be mined with a diamond pickaxe to get it back. But because I'm in creative mode, I can just break it quite easily. And the other way around you can do this is if you had a solid water block, and you poured lava on that. And the same property happens again. It just doesn't do anything, basically. The lava just basically goes over the water and nothing happens. So basically these are kind of, and as you can see there, the land has changed colour. It's gone darker. These are just some of the basics for water streams. They can cause block updates. Can be used to update trapdoors, as you can see with this, which is an example. It can be used to make elevators, so mobs will swim up these. And if I will also as well, if I can get into it, like this. So you can easily swim up it. Stop by ladders, doors, etc. like that, like I've told you. You've got the easily infinite streams you can create. You've got the flowing water, which like this, which is useful for farming if you've only got one bucket. And an important thing is water can be picked up by buckets. Forgot to mention this, but yeah, it's a bucket like this. So basically if you click there, you can take buckets of water and you just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And you just basically just keep getting buckets of water. Because I'm creative, you can't tell, but as you can see at the bottom, that's what a bucket of water looks like. So yeah guys, I hope you've enjoyed this quick informational tutorial video on water mechanics and just overall information about water and what it does, because it is definitely the most common in the game. As you can see, this map that I generated is pretty much water. And as you can see, this is an example of what lava and water combined can cause. As you can see, there's obsidian blocks here from when lava source blocks have had water flow on them. We'll just show you this again. So I put water wherever I can, like this. You just show you again. You get the obsidian and you get the lava, like that. And you got the water there. It's pretty simple. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Comment, like, subscribe, and if you want any more tutorials or videos like this, just send me any information or leave a comment. And see you all next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed.